finished my morning um, run. At least did a 2 mile run. You guys, I advise you guys to be healthy, right? Feels good outside too. No one's up early. Everyone's probably still drunk from last night. It was July 4th, right? Now, I wanted to talk about, and a lot of people aren't talking about this. So I want to discuss this, right? I want to talk about the Clarity Act. Let me repeat, the Clarity Act. Now, the Clarity Act is upcoming, right? They already did the stable coin, um, but they need clarity on what is a commodity and what is a security. So they're going to write the rules for that, right? They're going to write the rules for that. What does this mean for you and I? Well, a couple of exchanges may be in trouble, or what you hold on these exchanges could be blocked in the United States. This is why I always say it's important. It is very much so important for you to take your assets off of these third parties, right? Because if they block it in the United States, and maybe they block the things that we really actually need, and I believe what's considered a commodity right now under the SEC is Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum Classic, Litecoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin so far. So those past regulations so far. XRP, they say it's partially a commodity and partial security, right? Now, we all know that XRP is a commodity, but, and they do business with everyone. But that's a whole nother conversation, right? We got to see what's going on. So I have my XRP. I've been had my XRP offline since 2020, the end of 2019, 2020, beginning of 2020. My XRP was offline. And the reason why these clarity acts might catch a lot of people slipping is, what if they banned you from going on Uniswap, or they banned you without a VPN? Now, it's always ways around everything, because they told us we couldn't buy this, we couldn't buy that, but people still found ways to buy it, right? Welcome to the online world and the online market, right? It is a place where you can't really stop the consumer from consuming whatever they want to consume, all right? So, but I know Coinbase and Arrow drone technology, right? Coinbase may have, that's why Coinbase, to me, Coinbase is actually passing regulatory or regulations. They're doing everything. Now, I wonder why. I believe on June 7th, if you have a Coinbase, or July 7th, if you have a Coinbase wallet, it would no longer be inactive, because that's where you can get damn near anything on the Coinbase wallet. So, they 9 times out of 10 they know something we don't. They probably already know what coins will be considered commodities and what coins will be considered security. And I believe that they're going to help build. I believe that they're going to help build out the new infrastructure. Coinbase, they may have a centralized platform, which is Coinbase, then they may have a decentralized platform, which is Arrow Drone. So pay attention to Arrow. Pay attention to Arrow Finance. Pay attention to that. Now, I'm going to repeat it for the people that's just coming in. If this is your first time here, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. That's all I ask. Andrea Things said, a 101 said, hey, what's up? What's going on? How you guys doing? Adam said, my girlfriend's mom lost 12K on Bitcoin. She's a drunk. That's unfortunate. But you know, people take their own risks. To the Moon said, yo, from New Zealand. Go XDC. Yes, XDC will be a part of the infrastructure. But we're talking about clarity right now. The Clarity Act is coming, and I think it's going to have a lot of people slipping. Meaning that if you own like some meme coins, and I'm not saying that it can't be tradable. Some of these things can be tradable. But we're talking about what's going to pass regulatory laws that allow you to be on the right side of history, right? Like I say, Clarity Act basically is they're going to define and write the laws down, right? Legislation stating what is a security and what is a commodity. And they're going to put commodities on centralized platforms, right? And securities on decentralized platforms. And everything won't make the list. And they're going to give you a grace period to say, hey, if you are a commodity or you got 60 days to prove to us, show us your projection and everything else on what exactly you are. So, there's millions of cryptos, am I correct? Millions won't make it. We may have just probably 10% or 8% or 5% of the crypto market, maybe 30 coins to 40 coins that will actually make the Clarity Act. So be very careful. Not saying that you can't access these things after the Clarity Act. You can, but they're going to make it illegal for you to access it. You get what I'm saying? And this is what we were waiting on, the regulatory clarity. But at the same time, as far as trading, you're going to have to know what to trade and what not to trade. Because all these things are going to matter. Let me repeat. All these things are going to matter. So if you have like coins like that doesn't make sense, or coins that someone made really quick on Coinbase wallet or anything along that nature, or like meme coins or anything along that nature, you might be in trouble. Also, if you have decentralized platforms or DEX, right, that actually house these coins or house these things, guess what? They're going to be in trouble too. Imagine you trying to log into Uniswap and it said the United States has blocked it. Imagine you trying to log into KuCoin and it said the United States has blocked it. Remember, the United States prints all the money in the world, so they're going to print and pump up whatever they want to pump up. Be on the side of history on the pump. Let me repeat. Be on the side of history on the pump. This is why I preach. Go check out in my description. I give you an affiliate link to Lego Nano. Make sure I don't have a marketing link for the Tangent wallet yet. But I do have me a Tangent wallet. Like a couple of those cards. Take most of your assets off of these platforms, especially if you believe in it, right? Because they're going to block you from accessing it. And I believe whoever already have it, there's nothing that they can do about it. I believe the people that, like the retail investors that may be brand new to the space, which is most people, they're going to miss out on it. That's why I'm glad I've been in this space for so long, To the Moon said, how much is one XRP going to be? I don't really price point what XRP is going to be. I believe that the utility is immaculate, and I just shop based on the utility. Because if I do a price prediction, I don't think people understand what like price prediction is. It's like, okay, you get XRP, what you gonna sell it? Then what? You're gonna sell it back into a fiat currency? So you missed the whole point of an XRP. You literally missed the whole point of it. Now, some people are trading it and they want to make money off of it. I don't know. XRP can go to $10, $15, $20, $100. Like, no one knows, depending on the market. No one truly knows. I don't know what XRP is going to go to. I just know that it's going to go up. And I know that it has utility that no one can beat. So I don't invest for the price. I don't care if XRP was $5,000. I'll still get it. Just as why? Because I'm not looking at the price. I'm looking at the use case. Why do you think that I buy fractions of a penny companies or tech? Because I understand that I'm buying use case. The price really don't matter. You know, what HBAR plan on building out, what XDC plan on building out. When you look at the price, it's like that's for beginners. When you're looking at the actual use cases, now that's for the people that's thinking 10 years ahead. You know, so I just look at it like that. I have a different way of viewing these things. Maybe because I've been in the field for so long. I used to be at the beginning. What's the price? What's the price? I can't wait till it go up so I can sell. Then after I made the money and sold, then I said, then what? Buy back in at a higher price? What? Hold on. So I sold something that in 15 years is gonna be damn near incorporated in everything without you actually knowing. Went back to fiat, the thing that I'm against, because fiat currencies will keep you broke. Real money, if you understand literacy, financial literacy, real money gains value. We don't have real money. Gold, silver, that's to me, that's considered real money. Bitcoin, that's real money. You know? Because it gains value over time. But if I sell back into the problem, then I create a whole nother problem. You know? So a lot of people don't have money. They have currency. Like wherever you're from, you may have currency. Money, that's when you get a rate on you. That's when you beating inflation. You getting a return on your investment. That's considered money. So it's a big difference. We've been fooled. Hey, you got some money in your pocket? No, you don't. You got some currency in your pocket. There's some fiat in your pocket. Your money not working for you. Or your currency is not working for you. What is it bringing you? Probably absolutely nothing. Other than the food, housing. But we're talking about like what is it making you any more money? 9 times out of 10 it's not. So you got to invest in things, gold and silver, a certain crypto that actually is deflationary, that's actually generating you money that can actually generate generational wealth. So I'm in it for the long haul. I'm not in it for nothing short. Nothing short. I may be 5'6", but I'm not in it for nothing short. I believe that I'm taller than tall, but that's a whole nother situation. It's all on the how you see things, correct? Let's interact with the chat real quick. Sir Captain Sticks. I make 1,000 a day or more just trading 50 XRP a day. Well, that's good. But why trade? Hey, to each his own. To the Moon said, how much is 1x? Okay, To the Moon said XHX Stronghold. That's very that's a utility that I own. I like that one. Sir Captain Sticks said, I don't care if XRP is 50 cents or $100 each. I make 1,000 a day selling and buying back 50 XRP. Okay. What's gonna happen when XRP prices go up? Okay, To the Moon said, money is freedom. Oh, yes, it is. Real money is freedom, for sure. For sure. To the Moon said, in this world today. Sure. So saying it all to say, right? We're talking about clarity, and we're talking about you may have a lot of coins delisted or a lot of platforms, right, inactive, or you can't get access to. Y'all remember when y'all was in school and they used to block you from a certain like site? I believe that that's what's going to happen. They're going to block you from going to a certain site. And then you're going to have digital ID that's going to track each site you're going to anyway. So you get what I'm saying? So I'm going to keep you guys posted on what is a commodity, which one is going to be a commodity, right? And which one are considered securities. I'm going to keep you posted because generally Q4, that's when I see everything going on, but I also see them trying to block the go off too, because nothing sounds so sweet. Nothing it's lining up too perfectly, so they got to put something in the road. So I think that something would be clarity. What's the security? What's a commodity? We're banging with commodity or banking with commodity. And we're going to make it difficult for securities. Though you may have so much returns on securities, you know? Or let them pick and decide what's what. But I'm gonna keep you guys posted on this one. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys get my merch. It's gonna be down in the description as well. Happy 4th of July and Independence Day if you're in the United States. And it is currently 10:39 a.m. Eastern Time, Saturday morning. I appreciate everyone for tuning on in. You guys have a wonderful day. I'll upload some more information as it comes. On that note, this is Crypto Doe once again. Put on your